What's up, fuckers?
Ye fucking ha, man.
InebriNation back with Splatterhead.
Groby.
Stevie B.
And the Tim.
They forgot their names for a minute.
Yeah, really.
I'm sorry, I'm a drummer.
We weren't sure who was going to speak first.
He's making those drummer faces right now.
Yeah.
Oh, God, it's gross.
He showed up with a sock.
Yeah.
We don't want to know what the sock was for,
Yes.
but we know what the sock
Perhaps.
was for.
It was a sock on a stick.
Yeah.
Perhaps we'll get to that story later.
Yes.
Later
for
in the
protection.
show.
There was a hole in it.
Yeah.
It happens.
So yeah, damn it, InebriNation on the Crow's Nest Podcast Network.
Yes.
With all those other shows.
With all those other shows, look up Crow's Nest Podcast Network, and you'll find all of the shows
Yeah.
under one roof.
Yeah. Twitter, IG,
Yes.
Spotify, all
Yep.
that shit.
Yep, all that happy horse shit. You will find everyone.
Yeah. And you can find us on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram.
Yep. And at InebriNationBeercast.com.
That's right. InebriNationBeercast.com. And we are going to be making some updates to the website soon.
Yes.
And we got some cool shit today. We got drunk news. We got not as many stories, but some fun ones.
Yes.
We got a couple industry news stories.
Sure.
And we got beers that we're drinking.
Yep.
And we got some news.
What kind of news?
InebriNation news.
Oh, okay.
Drunk news.
Yeah, drunk news. And fucking.
And I took a road trip.
That's right. You took a road trip.
Yes.
We're gonna ask the Tim and Stevie B what the dumbest thing they ever did was.
Oh, okay.
We might get some fun stories,
Okay.
you know. But
Yes.
we'll take breaks before that so we can allow them to collect their thoughts.
Yes.
And
Yeah. I already went over on the show with one of the dumbest things I ever did.
that's right. Me too.
And now it's our turn.
Now it's your turn.
Well, that's easy for me. I learned how to play drums.
What's everybody drinking?
Start with Steve.
Well, I'm drinking the beer of kings. You heard that correctly. I'm drinking Duvel, Belgian Golden Ale.
It's a fucking killer beer.
It really
Oh,
is.
yeah.
It is.
I don't know that it's my typical Thursday afternoon go-to. It's usually my Christmas beer,
It's
but
definitely
it's
feels
a
like Christmas.
hell of a
drinking it.
fucking beer, man.
Yeah.
If I see it at a bar, I'm usually ordering.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, oh, they got Duvel?
yeah, yeah. Especially if it's on tap.
Well, let me say, the Tim got me into it years ago, and I'm very proud of that.
Yeah,
All right, well, I don't know what I'm drinking.
I do.
All right. I got a Chimay here. It's a
Okay.
golden ale. I don't know how to pronounce this. It might be Doré or Doré. It's ale brewed with spices, and it's extremely delicious.
Chimay is. All the Chimays are
They
incredibly
really are.
delicious.
No matter what label you have.
Top-notch shit. Man.
Right? Look at that.
Yes.
The bottle itself, the label just looks like, you should be drinking with your pinky out.
Yeah. Speaking of pinky out, I'm drinking American beer. Goddamn it! I'm drinking
From Long Island.
from Long Island Brewing Company. Or Long Island Beer Company. I don't want to fuck that up. They are my favorites. I am drinking Death or Glory, which is a raspberry lemonade sour. And it's fucking awesome.
Okay.
That's all I got.
All right. And me, I'm drinking Maize de Appalachias Bloody Butcher Corn Mexican Lager
It's killer, too.
from Bad Shepherd Beer Company in Charleston, West Virginia.
Did I hear that correctly? Corn lager?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a Mexican-style lager.
Yes.
Cool.
I mean, not heavy, 5.3. The
Oh,
only
mine's a 4.5.
the
too.
only thing I could possibly say bad about this is I think there should have a little touch of jalapeno or ancho in it or something. Ancho maybe.
All right.
And then I think that would put it over the top.
We might have some ghost peppers for the next show.
Yeah, so Saturday night, Boogie Buzzard and I were in Charlotte, West Virginia. Or Charleston, West Virginia, rather. Why do I get those two mixed up? One's got
everybody
fucking
does.
palm trees, one's in the mountains. So, but yeah, so we hung out there. Great food. I think it was Black Sheep Burritos Company, and then I guess these guys are part of that. So,
Well, I had one because you brought me one back.
Yes.
And it was killer.
Yes.
I loved it.
Yeah.
And then I love the name. I love the can.
yeah, and brewed in the mountains of West Virginia.
It's in my book.
It sounds like Shine.
Yeah, I mean, a great place. And then because we InebriNation followed these guys on Instagram, the brewery down the street, Abolitionist, I believe that's what they're called. They started following us, and they were like, "Hey, man,
Come on down."
Yeah.
But they were like, a block away, and we were like, "Okay, we got a coin flip here." So,
I would have done both.
yeah. Well, we couldn't. Everything closes at frickin' like 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Damn virus.
And we had like an hour. So
Yeah.
we had to pick one or the other. So next year when we go on the graveyard tour, we'll hit Appalachians.
Yeah. Also, next time I'll remember I'm supposed to be writing down all these beers we're drinking, so I don't have to listen to the show before I tag everybody when I post it.
Oh, okay.
We'll just leave you with the bottles and cans.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Because they're all on
Take
my
these.
counter.
Yeah.
They're all on my counter. I separate them all, okay, and I just like,
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll just drive home with a bunch of empty bottles and cans in the car.
Yeah, just say you're recycling.
Yeah.
That's all.
Great idea.
yeah.
Preserving the environment.
As
Yes.
I smell like beer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I spilled some on myself while I was picking it up off the
Spilled
side of the
some
road.
down my
I
gullet.
had merely found these empty cans, and I was returning them to the nearest recycling receptacle.
That's right.
That's when they go, you found a bottle of Duvel on the side of the road.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, some bum was drinking it.
Yes.
Yeah.
What a Christmas morning that would be.
Yeah. The only thing, I got a fucking Christmas morning. Jesus, I don't know. Or let's talk about Christmas. It's fucking August.
All right, why not?
Oh, Christ.
I went camping.
We skipped right the fuck over pumpkin fucking spice.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Realize that shit? Right over it. Now we're on fucking Christmas.
Well, we're talking about finding something cool on Christmas morning. So I went camping one Christmas up in the mountains in Washington State, up the hot springs up there in the Olympic fucking mountain range. And it's like, this guy's like, you want to go camping? It was Christmas Eve. I'm like, sure. I'm not fucking doing anything else. So he takes me up fucking like 5 hours from Seattle, and he's like, it's like a 4-mile walk in. It's pitch black out. Neither one of us has a fucking flashlight. And we get to this one part where it's like this old fucking railroad bridge that there's only half of it is there now. And you gotta walk on it like fucking
Like you're in Stand By Me.
Stand By Me.
right, yeah. Like, this is fucking idiotic. There's like a fucking 100-foot drop beneath us. Can't see anything. So anyway, we finally get to our campsite alive, and all we had like beer wise, I think we had fucking shit. I wish I could remember, but it was like fucking Miller or something, right?
Olympia?
No, it wasn't Olympia.
Ah.
No, it was like Miller or something, right? And we
Fields?
we drank a bunch of beer. We went to the hot springs, fucking, roasted marshmallows, whatever the fuck we did. Oh yeah. And drank all the beer. Got up the next day, and we're walking around, and I come back to the camp, and under this fucking tree that's like maybe 50 yards from our camp are 2 cans, ice cold, of Miller Genuine Draft.
Santa Claus is at the
So I'm like, where the fuck did these come from? So Santa found us, and he upgraded us from
Yes.
regular Miller.
to Genuine Draft.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
See?
There you go.
Yeah.
Sometimes you find something cool on Christmas
He was
morning.
Yeah.
looking
right.
out for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
And there was
Cool.
nobody else around the fucking place either.
I don't know.
And the guy I was with was too stupid to think of something like that.
I don't know. There was hippies a prancing, man.
Maybe. There were some hippies a prancing.
There you go.
There was naked hippies up there.
Well, there you go. They left you the beer.
Yeah.
They came back and said, these motherfuckers don't have any beer. Leave
Yeah.
it to them.
And they're wearing shorts in the
Yeah.
hot springs.
Yeah, and they're in the hot springs. You guys were out freezing next to pine trees.
It's December. You're in Washington.
Yeah, exactly.
Shorts.
All right, let's take a fucking break, and then we'll get into our drunk news and all that shit.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Through the magic powers of the internet, we're back.
Yes.
Pretend we were never gone.
They don't know we were gone.
I know.
We just said we were.
Yeah, we never left. We lied to you. We didn't take a break.
That's bullshit. We went and drank more beer.
Yes, we did.
We're gonna give you the drunk news.
Yes.
Who wants to read it?
Come on, Stevie B.
Yeah,
Let's
you
hear
have-
about Japan.
Yeah, you have the radio voice.
Yeah.
Well, I will read this one, although I was excited about that Dunkaroos bit there.
Well,
I'll
you could
this.
read that one too. That's later.
All right, yeah, we'll do that later. Okay. In Japan, people do a weird thing after a night of drinking. Officials worry, quote, road sleeping is going to lead to more people getting hurt in Okinawa. There's a strange phenomenon that has overtaken the Okinawa prefecture in Japan, and police can't figure out a way to stop it. Quote, road sleeping, or rojone in Japanese, seems to be what people like to do after a night of drinking. And it means that literally intoxicated individuals simply lie down on the sidewalk. I want to party with these guys.
Yeah,
along the side of the road or in the middle of one for a nap.
See, I'm all for this,
That's
except
totally
for the middle of the road.
Middle of the
part.
road part's
Yeah,
no good.
then I'm like,
Oh,
that's a little dangerous. That's like a jackass stunt.
Yes.
Hey, welcome to Jackass. This is sleeping in the middle of the road.
That sounds safe to me, if you ask me. Some of them stripping their clothes off before dozing off. I would totally do
Yeah,
that.
I'm all for that.
Just kidding. No, I would.
Yeah, you would.
It's an oddity that seems to be primarily found in this southern... What the hell's that word?
Prefecture.
Prefecture.
That's like a province in Japan.
Oh,
That's what
okay,
they
okay.
call it. Yeah.
I, quote, I didn't even know the term rojone before coming to Okinawa, quote, end quote, the prefecture's police chief tells the Mainichi. This isn't a rarity either. Last year, there were more than 7,200 calls to police about people sleeping in the road, with 16 accidents resulting from those incidents. 16's not that bad. At least 3 people died. Oddly, the coronavirus pandemic doesn't seem to have put a damper on the street snoozing. Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah.
From January to June, there were about the same number of calls reporting rojone as there were during the same period last year. Per The Guardian, cops think the cause may be a combo of residents' love of a boozy local rice-based beverage called awamore and the region's warm weather, which is conducive to outdoor sleeping. Warnings on the radio and via a photo exhibit haven't made a big impact, but police are hoping more aggressive crackdowns, including a $470 fine, will help.
All right, Rojone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing, Groby? Rojone.
I've never slept in the middle of a road.
No.
But I have an idea to make some money now. We set up
yeah.
rojones on the side of the road. They're like little hotels.
There
One
you
tiny
go.
room for somebody to check into for what the price of the fine would be.
I want to
Yeah.
look into this awamori stuff. This rice-based beverage.
Sure.
Is that maybe
yeah.
the samurai wine?
No.
Oh, damn it.
No. The samurai wine is like an unfiltered sake.
Well, it's really good.
It's
Oh, dude.
fucking killer.
I got it at 7-Eleven
Oh,
while I
dude.
was over there.
Yeah,
In a
it's-
plastic bottle. I was like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, oh, I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Don't even joke about the sake. Whenever I go to hibachi, the guy squirts some in my mouth, and it makes me so happy. He says, more sake, more happy, and he's damn right.
That's right. Squirt that shit in Stevie B's mouth.
That's right.
The Mexican guy dressed like a Japanese man flipping the hibachi grill.
Pulling down the pants of a little boy and squirting into your mouth.
Yeah, it got me a little too excited.
Konnichiwa, puto.
All right, D10, you can have the next one. I included a picture in here because otherwise we will have no idea what the fuck they're talking
Oh,
about.
that's what I was wondering.
Because this is from New Zealand.
Okay.
All right, ready for this. Otago woman denies driving motorized chili bin drunk. So you might wonder what a chili bin is.
That's right.
Thank God Chuck included a picture here.
Yeah.
It looks like a tractor with a cooler in the middle of it.
Exactly.
How could you not drive that drunk? I
Right.
mean, that's the whole point is for this thing.
That every redneck in the southeastern part of the United States that I've seen driving one of these has been drunk.
Yeah, why wouldn't they be? Why is that cooler there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to keep your beer cold.
Yeah.
Well, let's find out what happened here. So this happened on August 20th. Wow. This just happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
So a Central Otago woman has pleaded not guilty to taking a motorized chili bin on a drunken joyride. Anna Lee Pilgrim, 40, appeared in the Alexandria District Court on Thursday, charged with driving a motor vehicle on a residential street on May 9th with excess breath alcohol of 894 micrograms of alcohol per liter. Now, I don't know what exactly that is.
No, I don't
but
either.
the legal limit is 250.
Damn metric system.
So 894 compared to 250.
Right. Yeah.
That is more than double that. That's more than triple that.
She's way over.
She's way up there. She is like who's Bill Clinton's brother?
Oh, I don't know his name. It's
Whatever.
not George.
Oh, whatever. That's that drunk. That's how drunk it is.
Yeah.
She is not the first to be
It's
charged.
drunk enough that he might confuse George Clinton with his brother.
That could be George Clinton.
He's got the funk
Are you
already.
my brother?
You know, you were like you were the president. Like, no, I'm George Clinton. She is not the first to be charged with driving a motorized chili bin drunk. Last
Really?
year, yeah, apparently other people have been doing this. Last year, Southland truck driver Daniel Hurley was convicted in the Alexandria District Court after taking a drunk joyride on a motorized chili bin in Cornwall. I want one of these things.
I want a chili bin.
Yeah.
I'm going to call it that, too, when I make
I
one.
want to know what they're really for because it looks like a tractor, but I don't think it does anything that a tractor
It's
would
just
do.
for running around with
It's to drive around with your cooler.
Yeah.
which they call a chili bin.
Yeah.
So why would you not be drunk on this?
You're supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe you're just not supposed to leave your property with it.
Yeah.
From now on, I'm calling my cooler a chili bin.
I'm
Yeah.
going to call it too.
I'm down with that too.
Yeah.
All right. So defense counsel Paige Norland told Judge Emma Smith Pilgrim's actions were similar to those of Hurley, who drove around the Cromwell Mall car parked on a chili bin with a level of 540 micrograms in October 2018.
He wasn't anywhere near as drunk as her.
No, she
No.
was 3 times over.
Yeah.
He was about twice, a little
Yeah.
bit over that.
Yeah, she's about a .20.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
mean,
I'm saying.
She, maybe more. Maybe.
Maybe.
I just can't convert that right now. We'll have to do
Yeah.
the math later.
Yeah.
If you are a math expert, call in.
Please call 732-798-0257.
Yes.
She said Judge in Hurley's case convicted him and fined him, but did not disqualify him because of special circumstances, including its low top speed and the short distance covered. In Pilgrim's situation, she was struggling to get it to move at all. So really, she wasn't in danger if she couldn't get it to move, I would think.
Yeah.
At that point, I would say, just throw it in the drunk tank and, let it
Yeah.
get on a
Yeah.
chili bin afterwards.
Yeah.
The difference was the excess breath alcohol level, Norland said. The judge raised the possibility of imposing an interlock if Pilgrim was disqualified from driving, which Norland argued would be significant given the same offense had been dealt with by way of a conviction and fine. Sergeant Ian Collin said, riding a motorized chili bin drunk was no different than riding a small scooter on the road drunk. No, I don't think you can really knock over the chili bin that easily. I mean, a
No,
scooter,
yeah.
you stop, you're going to fall if you're drunk. Well, I've been to scooter rallies and I've seen them do some fucked up shit and really not fall over. And amazed me that they didn't break anything, but it's probably their rubberized bones from being so drunk. It could be similar to an electric scooter with no conviction or charge, Nolan replied.
Wow.
So here is a picture of the chili bin. I'm showing it to the microphone right now.
Yes.
Yeah,
Look into the speakers.
check it out.
See if you can see it. I'll put it on the website.
All right.
It looks like a modification of a quad and a riding lawnmower with an igloo cooler strapped to it and bicycle handlebars.
And some kind of
And like a
Humpty seat thing.
Yeah.
Like a milk crate with something on top of it.
Yeah,
That's pretty much it, yeah.
And it looks like maybe like a Briggs and Stratton, like 10 horsepower on the back.
You might just sit
No.
on the cooler. I
I
mean,
think
the chili bin.
I
I don't
think
know.
Sure, it looks
I
like
think-
you sit on the motor.
And now you sit on the chili bin because there's
Because there's foot pegs there.
foot
Oh, yeah, that's a good
things
point, though.
below the chili bin.
That's got to be really uncomfortable.
Well, I don't know.
don't
She's a party girl.
Well, I mean,
so.
if you're drunk.
Well,
She
Yeah.
sounds like a party girl.
and don't be confused for the Mexican dish chili, because that would be cool also if there was chili.
That's
in
what
there.
I
Yes,
thought. I
yes,
thought.
yes.
I thought it was
yes.
like a
You know.
chili cart. I was like,
Yeah,
sweet.
you fill that up with chili and you drive around and selling bowls
That
of
sounds
chili.
cool too.
But listen,
Yeah.
I'd like to offer the opportunity to Anna Lee to come hang out with us and do an episode.
Sure.
Sure,
But
absolutely.
bring your chili bin.
Annalee Pilgrim. Well, she's in New Zealand, and we're not paying for it.
Yeah, whatever. She
Yeah.
can bring it on the ocean if she's drunk
Yeah.
enough.
Peter Jackson could pay for it. God
Yeah.
damn it.
Yeah. So what's everybody drinking now?
I'm still drinking the same thing I had before.
Ah,
I'm still drinking Duvel, and let me just say, I feel like the bottle is way cooler when it had the cork in it.
Me?
yeah, you.
I'm drinking Broken Heels Hazy IPA by New Trail Brewing Company. Or New Trail Brewing Company in Williamsport, Pennsylvania.
Nice.
This is weighs in 7%. Nice. Hazy IPA. You know, you go out to see the Little League World Series, hit these people up, man. Drink, go watch little kids play baseball.
That's right.
Well, next year.
Sounds
but not
fun.
this year.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got to be next year. But we
Yeah.
can still go up there and drink.
Yeah. You know.
All right.
Unless you're on a list, then don't
Yeah.
go watch little kids play baseball.
Yeah, be careful about that.
Well, I am drinking Four Seasons Brewing Company, Broken Sprocket, New England India Pale Ale. There's a guy on here with a bicycle, so it's a bicyclist beer. And that's why it's called.
It's a bicyclist beer.
That's why it's called Broken Sprocket. And so bicyclists can drink this beer
Yeah.
on their bicycle rides.
So I guess
And-
it's legal to drink it out in the open in the U.S. because it's made for cyclists.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right.
And what
And
about
it's-
the R&B group Four Seasons? Could they drink it too?
I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute.
Sugar Pie Honey Bunch. You know that I love you.
Let's have them on the show.
Yeah,
That's right.
but it's brewed and packaged by Four Seasons Brewing Company in Latrobe, Pennsylvania. And it's 6.9%. It's pretty damn tasty.
Yeah, it ain't bad, man.
Nope.
I
I like
didn't. Me and Boogie Buzzard didn't actually go into that place. We just stopped and got 4 packs to go because
You had a lot to do.
they didn't have food. The other place did. So
So speaking of you and Boogie Buzzard,
yes.
Does he
what were
listen?
your adventures?
Well, we left Friday morning. We drove out to Western PA to Dubois, Pennsylvania. Checked into a Holiday Inn Express, and we hung out like the first night. And we went down the road to a brewery called Boxcar Brewing Company. And we went down there. We had food. We drank. All the mask rules are kind of like lax. It's like if you want to, you can. Me and Boogie walked into the brewery. We weren't wearing masks because everybody else was. So we were like,
We're good.
well, we don't need to wear them. Everybody else is.
Take that, society.
Yeah, that works.
Yes. So we sat off into this little alcove thing and drank beers and had pretty good pizzas. They were better than the Pizza Hut glop these people think are,
yeah.
real pizza. But these were actually pretty good. I wasn't
Consider it.
considering where
Yeah.
we were.
Yeah, I've had some pretty bad shit
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
we woke up in the morning at breakfast. We drove down into Punxsutawney, the weather capital of the world.
Yeah, it's where the
Groundhog Day.
The rat is.
Groundhog Day.
Yeah,
That's right.
and we just walked around and we got a bite to eat and stuff.
You didn't have to repeat the same shit over and over again?
No.
Well, they went to
No.
a brewery again.
Yeah.
Drank-
Oh,
Yeah. then
sounds good
then
to
we
me.
split from Punxsutawney and headed out through Amish country. And now, Amish country is Trump country. We're driving down the road, and there's people with their picture windows in their houses, and there's pictures of Trump riding tanks in monster trucks hanging out the window with an American flag.
Hey, is it as good as this?
Oh yeah, yes. I'm sure there's one of them out there. He's dressed like Rambo. I mean, all over. I mean, we drove. We stopped in Latrobe. We drank and we ate and we kept going. we get to West Virginia. Rodney goes, "Who are you voting for?" I go, "Well, since I just had this episode of Clockwork Orange shit flashing by me like every second for like the last 100 miles, I'm guessing I'm voting for Trumpy because I don't know who the hell else is out there."
Well, as long as it's Rambo Trump.
Yeah, but there was no like Biden signs, nothing, and that continued all the way down into West Virginia until we got to Charleston, and there was still nothing. And then, we hung out in Charleston because we got there late. But then the next day we went to an actual holler. That was where his mom and his grandma are from. We seen his mom's grave. But we're driving down this road and he goes, "What do you think the place is here?" I go, "Meth, religion, and Trump." Because that's all it was, man. It was like...
Sounds like the name of a Meatman album. Meth, religion, and Trump.
Yes, it was meth cookers, a church every 2 meth houses.
It's going to be the name of this episode.
And all the meth houses, had Trump selling on. But the people we met at the Baptist church, whereas I guess his mom and his grandmother, they were nice. We gave them a plant. We talked to them.
And the sticker?
No, we didn't. I didn't give them a sticker. So, but they were cool. And
nice.
then from there we headed back to Jersey, man, through Maryland. So, and I think the whole, in 1,300 miles, I think I seen 6 Biden signs.
I wonder if those people have dementia also.
Through 4 states.
Wow.
Oh, God.
I lived in a holler once.
Oh, okay.
Down in Alabama.
I live in a holler.
And
some of those ones you see off the highway are pretty fucking nice.
If you want to know what was in this holler, there's a documentary that was put out probably 20 years ago or so about a snake church in Alabama. And the guy...
Oh, I think I seen
the guy that ran the snake church killed his wife and like all this.
Yes, I believe I seen that.
Yeah, well, the snake church was 4 houses down from where I lived in the holler.
Where was this in Alabama?
Scottsboro.
All right, I'll have to ask about that.
It's just south of Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
It's about 45 miles east of
Atlanta?
Huntsville.
Huntsville. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's adjacent. Its border town is Fort Payne, which is Fort Payne's pride and joy is the band Alabama. So I don't know why that's their pride and fucking joy, because that band sucks. But
I actually saw them once.
I did too.
They played 3 songs.
I saw them play more than 3 songs. I saw them play with Charlie Daniels' band.
I saw them on the Capitol lawn where they played with...
R.I.P. Charlie Daniels.
Who the fuck is that now? Well, with Barry Manilow and Casey and the Sunshine Band. I thought, wow, what a weird lineup. But they all played... Well, Barry Manilow played a little bit more. But Casey and the Sunshine Band was playing while I was waiting to get in. I was down there for work. We're like, hey, let's go check this out.
Sure.
And it started raining, so they weren't letting anybody in. Then finally when they did, well, Casey and the Sunshine Band started playing immediately. And we're like, wow, fuck. We got like 1,000 people in front of us trying to get in. So we get in, and Alabama played. I went, oh, this sucks.
Yeah.
And then,
although I do like that song they do, Song of the South, I think. That's a good song.
I don't remember that one. I know they played one song that I recognized, and then Barry Manilow played over the reflection pond there.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, all right, Barry.
I've never seen Barry Manilow.
No.
I probably would have never seen Barry Manilow except for that.
I did take a trip to Connecticut, and I met up with Pete Morrissey from 100 Demons and Forced Reality, and Sean from Hatebreed, and we went and saw Neil Diamond.
King Diamond,
fucking
in my
awesome.
opinion.
That's great. That is great.
That's the real King
It
Diamond.
was the first show I've been to in fucking 20 years. It feels like
And it was Neil Diamond.
where I wasn't the youngest, or where I wasn't the fucking oldest person there.
That's a weird feeling.
We were the youngest people at this fucking show.
Like, I want to go see Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
so,
hell
like,
yeah.
I mean, I want to see her, but I also want to be not the oldest one at the show.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Well, we're in Charleston. We're talking to the girl, the bartender. And we're like, so where does one find music on a Saturday night in Charleston, West Virginia? She goes, oh, you don't since COVID. And she's like, where are you guys from? We're like, New Jersey. And she's like, "Oh, didn't you guys get hit really bad?" We're like, "Yeah, but we have live music."
Yeah.
She's like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah." You know. And
Like,
she
we
was
got
like,
hit really bad, but we did something to take care of it
Yeah.
at first.
Right, yeah,
I'm
we,
like-
we took it seriously.
Yeah. And I guess that Saturday night, Mark Rizzo of Soulfly was playing at Milk Street.
Oh,
He has some sort of like, 3-man, whatever, jug band they call them nowadays, that they're all like, yeah. And I guess and he was playing there.
cool.
There ain't no hole in the wash tub, let me tell you that.
So,
That's pretty cool. You got to see that, though.
Yeah, and then we made our way up through Maryland and shit. And, Pennsylvania again.
I'm very confused
You know.
about your route to go up through Maryland.
We went from Charleston,
Oh.
West Virginia. You drive up, and then you go into PA 81, go out through Harrisburg, up
Yeah.
to Allentown.
That's
Yeah,
the
there's
thing.
like a little.
Yeah, I know Maryland's there. At some
It's
point.
there's because West Virginia and Maryland.
It's got this
they-
little slice that goes.
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah.
like a little sliver.
Yeah, and then
right.
and you know what? What the fuck, Waffle House? There's no Waffle Houses between fucking Charleston, West Virginia, and Morgantown. Why?
I don't know, because once you get past there, they're every exit.
Yes, yeah,
And for some reason, we have them in Allentown, Pennsylvania.
yes,
We
But
have-
not there.
We have
Yes.
one in Allentown and we have one in Scranton.
yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
yes.
Yep.
But I mean,
I want a fucking open one.
Why not, right?
Boogie's like, where are we gonna go for breakfast? I was like, there's gotta be a fucking Waffle House, and there's 200 miles between fucking Morgantown and Charleston. Nothing. I looked it up. Nope. All the way past Charleston, on like the edge of West Virginia, next to Kentucky. But that was like another hour. We're like, fuck that.
Come all the way
Yeah.
up there.
Nah, you don't want to go that far.
Yeah.
Not for Waffle House.
But it was cool. We stickered shit all over the place, and
That's good.
took goofy pictures. We found the 666 mile marker on Route 79 in West Virginia. Took pictures
right.
there. We're all like,
Satan!
we put a Goat's Head Grobyville sticker on there, and
Nice. InebriNation?
no,
Ah.
no, I had already handed them out to breweries,
Okay.
so
Well, that's where they kind of belong, I guess.
yeah.
Well, I don't mean to be religious or anything, but everybody needs to believe in something, and I believe I'll have another beer, so I'll be
Okay,
right
go
back.
get one.
Okay.
Pick something different, man.
Yeah,
That way you can tell us something different you're drinking.
yeah.
I want to take something different, but
Yeah.
I got to drive. It's a week.
Well, these are 4.5, 4.8.
Yeah, lemonade does not.
Oh,
that's-
lemonade
that's
doesn't
my
work
problem.
for him.
It's okay.
It's okay, I'm a drummer, I'm used
We're
to it.
sorry for yelling at you, Stevie.
Yeah.
B. It's all right. Don't get
Poor
upset.
Steve.
We'll let you read the next story.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you wanted.
Yeah. We're going into industry news, man. What's happening in the world
Yeah.
of beer?
Another weird beer from Martin House Brewing Company in Fort Worth, Texas.
Yeah. We got to get them to send us some
Wait,
shit.
what are we drinking right now? Actually, we got to say this.
That's true. Well, I haven't finished my Four Seasons, but I'm about to, so I'm going to have another Four Seasons.
Yes, I don't know. Me and Splatterhead we'll be drinking the same beer, so we're both going to be drinking Four Seasons Brewing Company in Latrobe, Pennsylvania, Norwegian Lights Hazy IPA. Not pretty good, man. I dig the fruitiness, of this.
Fruity.
I really do. It's a shame I didn't get in to actually sit there and drink a whole bunch of it and try get a flight or something. But the couple I got have hit the spot, man. So,
I had this one the other night from your delivery.
yeah, I gave you one of everything. I think.
You made a special delivery.
Yeah.
I got a text from Groby. It's like, I'll be there at 9:30. I'm like, okay,
Nice.
I'll be here working.
And I gave you fossils.
Fossils and a lump of coal.
Yeah, that was another thing we did. Why?
Well, those weren't for me. Those were for Laura.
They were for Laura. Yes, but yeah, we were picking around on rocks because Boogie Buzzard wanted rocks to put in the wall.
All right.
So we were poking around, and I started finding, we started finding all these fossils and pieces of shale, and then, when you're driving down the road there, it's kind of like you see the rock and it's gray, brown, whatever color, and then you see a 2-foot section that's completely black, and it's so you can dig coal on the side of the road.
Wow. That's cool.
And that's like everywhere, man. So, we found a bunch of fossils.
I just thought of a new business.
Yeah.
Just to get coal off the side of the road and sell it.
Yeah.
So, I brought home a big chunk of coal for Laura and some fossils.
We could sell it to the road sleepers.
Yeah.
So they can light it and stay warm.
Yeah.
That's what they need.
Yes. Yes.
Once it becomes popular over here.
That's
Yes.
right.
But
it was-
Japanese culture tends to move along to different places.
What was it called again? Rojo-ne or something?
It's called
Rojo-ne.
Dijonnaise or
Dijonnaise, yeah.
Great Bupane.
yeah. It is called Steve read this.
Yeah.
Rojo-ne.
Well, it says road sleeping or Rojo-ne, yeah.
Rojo-ne.
Yes.
We're going to have to start a Rojo-ne festival.
Yes, I think so.
Where
Yeah.
everybody just sleeps on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Or in it.
Well, since COVID's going on, they've been closing a lot of streets, so
We
there
could
might
do
be a lot of Rojo-ne
Those
going on.
streets are open now.
And we don't even know about
we could
it,
do a Rojo-ne at Stu and Dolly's.
There you go. We just sleep in a parking lot.
We charge $10 to get in.
Yeah, everybody lay down the road.
You get drunk
And you sleep.
in the
Yeah.
parking lot.
I'm sure the owners would be into that, man.
You take your chances if somebody's going to drive through or
Yeah.
not.
Yes.
You pick
Sounds-
your spot wisely.
Yes.
Sounds like a lovely tea party to me.
Yes. What are you drinking, Stevie B?
Well, I finished the Duvel, the beer of kings, and I'm now on to the Long Island Beer Company Death or Glory Raspberry Lemonade Sour. And let me tell you, it is definitely glory because it's a party in my mouth and everyone is definitely coming right now. and it's the taste of summer, let me tell you, because it has that raspberry lemonade is the best kind of lemonade, in my opinion.
You mentioned it should be a slushy. I'm sure if we went to their brewery,
That's right, yeah.
it would be a slushy.
Yeah.
I'm sure if we went there,
We
you'd
are
be
gonna
a-
go there.
Yes.
We should probably mention this to them in case it's not one. So when we get there,
Well,
Right.
Yes,
It
they've
is.
been
It
wanting
shall
us to
be.
come out for a while. So.
Yeah, they said they'd put us up in a hotel and everything.
hey,
yes.
listen up here. We want slushies.
They're in Riverhead, New York.
Yeah, Long Island.
Yes.
I'm definitely enjoying it, but I was just thinking, like, man, this would be a little better in slushy form.
Yes.
All right, well, I'm drinking a beer that looks like it
V10.
is the money-saving brand beer with the plainest label I've ever seen on anything. This is Boxcar Beer Works, and it says it is an export-style lager, but it tastes like a Hefeweizen.
Yes.
And I am really enjoying this. It also says it's 12 ounces.
It
And that's
is.
pretty much all it says on this label.
That was the first beer I picked up on the road trip, and that was the only beer, coincidentally, that they canned.
And I really
So-
enjoy this.
And for that 4-pack, I think it was like $6.
And it's well worth the $6 now.
So, yeah.
I wish you got more.
Yes, pints at this place were only like $5, $4.
We got to do a
So-
show there.
Yeah.
Hey, listen up.
Yeah, it's
Well,
like
we're coming your way.
It's like a 4-hour ride.
We
you
can
know,
do this.
It's not even a mile and a half from the hotel.
Hey. And now, the news with
Yes.
Stevie B.
Yeah.
Well, a Dunkaroos beer exists, and it's brewed with cookies and sprinkles to taste, just like the nostalgic treat.
Something tells me you're a big Dunkaroos fan, Steve.
Well, yes,
Yes! Admiral Akbar!
let me tell you, I grew up.
Lights!
I was in elementary school in the 90s, and that shit was in my lunchbox every other day, and it made me get through the shitty school day, so yes.
Okay.
Let's get drunkaroo, god damn it.
Should have been one of these in your lunchbox.
Oh, I know, let me tell you. The announcement of Dunkaroos returning to stores back in February nearly broke the internet. In May, when they were officially spotted on shelves, people went wild. Yeah, I'm going wild right now. The hype for the nostalgic snack isn't over yet, because now there's a brewery making a Dunkaroos flavored beer that only real 90s kids will love. Yeah, like Nickelodeon. Martin House Brewing Company in Fort Worth, Texas, created the peculiar concoction, but they carefully sourced their ingredients to make sure the beer tasted just like Dunkaroos. The 8%. That's a good one.
That's a banger.
ABV beverage, aptly named Dunka Brews.
You're drinking 8% cookies, man.
All right.
I'm all for
I'm
this. I
in.
support
Well,
it big time.
I'm in.
That sounds like a party in my mouth, let me tell you. It's brewed with cookies, vanilla cream, lactose, and sprinkles.
For you people in South Jersey, that would be Jimmy's.
Morons.
Yeah, fucking idiots. Martin House Brewing
Fuck Philly.
Yeah, I bet.
Well, unless we go to a brewery to do a show, then God
That's
bless
right.
Philly.
Yes.
Yeah, I bet they call it pork roll too. Martin House Brewing confirms that each sip will taste like the cookie and frosting snack we know and love. Gee, I hope so. Quote, the flavors have been replicated perfectly. It's a sweet, cookie-filled brew that even has that frosting finish. Like, when you save all that cream for the last cookie, you all know what we're talking about. Yeah, I do. They wrote in their Instagram caption announcing the new product. Dunka Brews was released 4 days ago, which, alright, as a taproom exclusive. Monday.
Yeah.
Exclusive and with a limit of 1 4-pack per customer. In just 2 days, Martin House Brewing officially sold out of the specialty. Are you fucking kidding me? But thankfully,
Why aren't they sending us these before they sell out?
We have to contact them.
Yeah.
Yes.
But how am I supposed to review this fucking beer when it's sold out? Anyway, but thankfully, they already have plans to bring it back soon. You better fucking right. All right, this little from Instagram thing here from Martin House Brewing. Hey y'all, we have sold out of the Dunka Brews. We didn't expect it to be as crazy as it was.
Really?
Thank you all for supporting us and drinking these crazy beers. We're still going through all the comments and messages. We will make much more next time. Please follow us on Instagram at Martin House Brewing to keep up with the future beer launches, as there's something new every single week. Cheers. # Dunka Brews.
Hashtag.
Hashtag.
Oh, is that what it is?
Dunka Brews.
Sorry.
Hashtag. It's from Instagram.
Number
And-
sign.
And we are following them on Instagram.
Oh, sorry, I'm anti-social network. My bad.
I think we continue with. I like this news with Stevie B.
Yeah, I do too.
Yes.
I think Stevie B should keep going.
Yes.
Yes, yeah, he has that, that Chuck Lundy
Hello,
voice or
here,
whatever the
all the
hell the
news.
guy's name is, fucking from WABC.
You know, whatever.
I'm Ron Lundy or whatever the fuck he is.
I'm Turner Ferguson.
I'm
Yeah,
Stevie B, and you're
Turner
listening to NPR.
Yes.
Oh, make it like an NPR news.
I mean, yeah. Damn, this is a novel. You sure you want me to do it? All right.
Yeah.
So,
You can skip whatever the fuck you want.
how do you even say it?
Hells.
Hellas? Hellas?
Hellas, no.
Hellas, no. It's weird beer fest time at Mobcraft. If Oktoberfests and even IPAs have become too ho-hum for you these days, Mobcraft Beer is hosting a 7th birthday event with a twist. Virtual Weird Fest 2020 set for Saturday, August 29th from 6 to 9 p.m. with food pairings, music pairings, Mondo Lucha Wrestling, and, most importantly, weird beers.
It's virtual, though? How are they going to fucking... I got to buy my own shit?
No, it's virtual. You don't have to buy anything.
Yeah, but how do I get food pairings and weird beers?
I
It's
think
virtually.
You gotta go there.
Maybe
It
it's
says it's virtual.
Well,
it's a virtual party in your mouth.
it's virtual for everybody else, but the
Okay.
50
Except for the
that
people
get
who
in.
are there.
I don't know. Maybe we should just let Stevie B continue with the
Yes.
article, and I might find out
He'll let us know
answers
what
to my
actually-
questions.
Okay, so at a brewery where the Kolsch is called, quote, oddball for being out in left field amongst its Sudsea cohort, Weird Fest is perfectly pitched, quote, parentheses, sorry, for Mobcraft, which draws much of its inspiration from crowdsourced beer ideas. Weird Fest finds Mobcraft unveiling 4 special brews that, quote, embrace the weird. They are kimchi-inspired variant of low funk sour ale called Kimchi Funk.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm down with this one.
Yes,
I'm drinking
yeah,
it.
I'm a big kimchi fan.
I'm in. I love kimchi and
Yes.
beer.
And that's funk spelled with a PH, just
Yes.
in case you were wondering. Machete Melon Lager with mango, melon, lime, cucumber, and cayenne.
Okay. I think I'm in for that one.
Oh,
too.
wait a minute. It keeps going. Oh, wait. This is the
Yeah.
next one.
Semicolon, a mushroom, tomato, and herb Marzen style lager called Chef Boy, Are You Drunk?
Stevie, this sounds like the pizza beer that we drank that one
Chef
time we were
boy,
camping.
are you drunk?
I might be. It's semicolon and what the hell is basic, but it's spelled with a $sign and an exclamation point. Don't do this to me right now. Bat. A caramel latte take on Mobcraft's flagship Batshit, spelled with a $sign and exclamation point. Crazy. Made with caramel, chocolate, and coffee. That sounds like a party in your mouth, alright?
Yeah.
Each of these beers will be paired with something special from local food partners like Crank Al's Donuts.
What have you done in life to be known as Crank Al?
I don't know, man. He's making donuts.
Yeah.
He's cranking something, though,
Yeah.
let me tell you. Pop's Kettle Corn, Chocolate Sommelier, and Becher Meats. Quote, Mobcraft embraces the avant-garde in our brewing practices. We work with a variety of fruits, vegetables, candy, and other unusual ingredients in recipes all of the time. But Weird Fest is our opportunity to really lean into it, says Mobcraft's event and programming manager Elise Stroop.
I want to go to Weird Fest.
I'm all about this. I mean,
Yeah.
I know. Weird Fest 2020 will replace the Saturday series slot for the last week of August. Tickets are $40 and on sale now, and include fest admission at 7 p.m., a mixed 4-pack of the weird beers, food pairings, a Weird Fest branded 16-ounce glass, rainbow sunglasses.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And a 500 milliliter, there you go, bottle of Ode Eta Sati, Finnish-style barrel-aged ale brewed with spruce and juniper. That
This
sounds
sounds-
We
fancy.
tried to make one of those.
it sounds
Yeah.
well
Tasted
worth
like a
40
rubber
bucks.
boot.
Yeah.
VIP tickets are $65 and also include early admission at 6 p.m. and additional, quote, feet-on-feet pairing of...
Feet on feet. You get feet on feet if you pay $65.
Okay.
Wow, yeah.
I'll go for some.
Wait, they give you a lot more.
I'll go
Whoa.
for some feet on
Keep
feet
going,
action.
Steve.
Yeah, I'll keep going. Feet-on-feet pairing of Brettanomyces 500 milliliter bottle, quarter pound of beer case, I don't know, and a 16-ounce draft bottle of Scotch Barrel Age Existence. That was a tough sentence to get through. Designated driver tickets are $15 and include general admission to the fest, a Weird Fest branded 16-ounce glass, rainbow sunglasses again, and a 16-ounce kombucha, dill pickle kombucha.
Nice.
I'm excited about that one because last time I mentioned about making pickles, I don't remember.
You did?
Although,
You mentioned a lot of stuff last time, Steve.
yeah, I wish I could remember. Although it hardly seems to be in the spirit of the event, you can also choose an, quote, unweird ticket for $40 and get a 4-pack of, quote, normal beers. Who the hell wants that?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
a 4-pack of Hyperspace IIPA in place of Ode Eta Sati. I don't know if that's a typo or not.
I don't know.
No, that
I
means-
want the other beers.
That means Imperial IPA.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Thanks for the educational lesson there.
Yes.
Of course, there are add-ons,
Or
too.
it's a typo.
Yeah.
The world may never know. Of course, there are add-ons, too, including extra fest glasses for $7 each, a $7 mystery bag of
I'm
a
in
beer.
for that.
That sounds awesome. A 16-ounce bottle of kombucha for $5 and a guest brewer's pack for $35. That includes 16-ounce cans of Tank 8's Feeling the Void Double IPA with Meridian hops, Nelson's Salvin hops, and white grape juice.
Ooh.
Explorium's
Oh, wait a minute. I think I want that.
Explorium's Strawberry Cheesecake Fruited Berliner Weiss, Young Blood's No, not that Michael McDonald Fruited Berliner with pink guava and blood orange, Third Space's Aperol Spritz Fruited Sour, Oso's Bring Me the Disco King Barrel Aged Sour Ale, Indeed's Peach Cobbler Fruit Beer, and for more about Virtual Weird Fest 2020, visit blog.mocraftbeer.com/weird-fest.
Listen here. It sounds like what they're giving you is more expensive than what you're paying to go to this.
Oh, absolutely.
They are giving you so much.
Yes, that's like exactly what I was thinking. I was like, man,
like,
you're getting a
wow.
lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, you get 2 4-packs, and you can sample all the stuff for $40.
Right? And you get your glasses, your kombucha, all this other shit. I'm
Dill
like,
pickle kombucha.
I'll return that or dump it on somebody's head.
You better damn not, you son of a bitch.
But everything else, I'll be like, yeah, I want this. This is great.
Speaking of Beer Fest are back.
Okay, about
Woohoo!
time.
So, InebriNation.
That's our bread and butter, yo.
Yeah, that's where we made all of our hits.
Yes.
And now we got a new drummer
Okay.
and a new bassist and guitar player,
That's me.
the Tim. And the Beer Fest will be at the Raceway Park in Englishtown, New Jersey.
Okay.
Yes.
And it's an Oktoberfest
Raceway
Beer
Park.
Fest,
Nice.
which is October 24th. Is that the date? Do I have that right?
That sounds right.
October.
Does sound right. Let me double check.
I think it's October. The Tim is going to double check.
Keep checking here.
But that's going to be an amazing beer festival. You can Googly it right now. So look up the.
And
It is
we will
24th?
be doing our show from there.
I don't know if we'll be doing the show from there, but we will be there and we will be drinking beers
Okay.
and we will be doing some. If we're not set up to record,
We will be doing remote.
we will be
clips.
doing our guerrilla
Yes.
interview. Tactics from our. You've all heard our Beer Fest episodes.
Guerrilla style podcast.
Yes, but we may be set up there. We may do a show. I'll reach out to Howard
Cool.
from Event Bites. Is that
Event
Mega
Bright.
Events, Event
okay.
Bites.
Yeah, Mega Event Bright. Something.
Sorry, Howard.
Yeah.
We're bringing this up late in the show because
Yeah.
we just got the notice.
You told us today.
We've had beers, but yeah. Look it up on the Googly if you're in the tri-state area. You want to look up the Oktoberfest Beer Festival at Raceway Park.
Sure, if you're like
Raceway
everybody
Park.
else and you're stuck in a house and been dying to get outside to go to a beer fest.
Yeah,
There
Come on, you
There
can
got
do
one.
something.
and it's
like-
all
Yes.
outdoors.
It's at Raceway Park where apparently 3 million deadheads were there on a day in August in 1978 or some shit.
Okay.
Whoa.
So
There's 2 sessions,
okay. So that's $1.5 million a piece.
30 breweries,
Yeah, okay.
food trucks,
Nice.
and yeah, man, it's gonna be great.
Cool.
And InebriNation will be promoting and advertising and covering the event. So we'll be reaching out to the breweries that are participating and featuring as many of them as we can on the
Nice.
show.
Nice.
And yeah, that's gonna be fucking awesome.
Cool. I'm in.
Yeah.
Hey, do any of you remember the Raceway Park commercials that you'd hear on
Yes.
the radio?
Raceway.
What? All I remember is that part, but what else did they say?
It was always like Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah.
And this is on a Sunday.
Yeah.
It is, which is awesome.
We need a
And
Sunday,
then
Sunday,
they were-
InebriNation.
and then they go, Big Daddy Don Garlitz is racing Mark the Mudman Mayhem in the 200 tenths of a mile challenge in the top fuel dragster. Blah, blah, blah.
And coming in is
Yes.
King Kong truck.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, maybe since I'm unemployed, maybe I'll put a little promo thing together.
Yes,
Okay.
I believe that should happen.
Yes.
And also, I want to say we like to say fuck Philly because we're from Jersey and it's fun. And when we say fuck Philly, we're mainly talking about South Jersey people that think they're from Philly.
Yeah,
anyway.
That weird accent with the weirdos.
Which yeah.
They say,
Yeah,
oh.
and their
Fuck that
sports
shit.
teams.
Yeah. Who's? Let's go outside.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what the
Fucking
fuck you're
traitors.
talking about.
New Jersey people who like the Phillies and then
Right.
the
You're
Eagles.
fucking New Jersey.
I mean, the
fucking
Eagles.
traitors.
And they eat tomato pie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what the fuck is that shit?
Actually, that was invented in New Jersey.
Oh, it may have been invented in
Yeah,
New
but
Jersey.
now
but
they're like,
it was invented in the Philly section in New Jersey.
which is not New Jersey.
Yeah.
So,
We eat pizza.
but I've also been in communication with Bald Birds Brewing
Nice.
in Audubon, Pennsylvania,
Okay.
which is,
Oh.
just 30 miles or so outside of Philly, something like that.
We could talk to the
Oh.
guys from the band Thunder and Glory who
Yeah.
have the brewery down there now.
Let's do that too.
Yes.
Also, Autobahn, my favorite Kraftwerk song.
Okay.
R.I.P.
There you go. But they would like us to come down and do a show.
Cool.
So we have to establish, some dates and
Yeah.
go from there.
Yes.
You guys may have to do some of this stuff without me.
Okay.
Just because I'm in the home buying process right now, I don't know what,
you should just move into it, and it's your home then.
Yeah. But there's people living in it right now.
They're selling it now. Like,
So, but
just
I'm in.
show up and say we're here.
But I'm in. I don't know. It's going to be, some of this stuff's going to be around the time of, I got to do closing shit and all that. But you guys can always wing it without me.
Yes, we
We
can.
can do what we can do.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Steve can work the knobs.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. Well,
Steve's good with working
Hey,
knobs.
look.
Well, the ladies say I'm good
Me-
with working
me-
in
me
knobs.
fits
you know
and
what I'm
pots.
If
saying.
you
Work the
Fitz and
knobs.
Potts could do it,
Yes.
somebody who went to school for the shit can do it.
We can figure the shit out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's going to happen. And and we'll try and definitely, if we're going to be in that area,
Hell yeah.
let's mix it up a bit.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
If we go from brewery to brewery to brewery to brewery and keep going.
Philadelphia's got a lot, man.
Yeah.
No.
We could have a beer at each and talk in 10 minutes and then split.
Like, all right,
and
we're
go
out
to
here. Next one. Well, I think we should do a flight.
Philadelphia,
Yeah. Yeah, flight.
Well,
Philadelphia.
a flight. We should actually taste whatever they have.
Yeah.
So if it's more than a flight, maybe another flight. But
Yeah.
Go to the next one.
Well, a flight is always a pint, so.
Yeah. So
You
we
know.
look at like, oh wait, well shit, they have 8 beers on tap. Their
Yeah.
flight is 6 here.
Well, maybe we should ask Jersey Pete about flights.
No, he's not working.
Yeah.
That was mean.
Jersey Pete,
Our favorite pilot.
our favorite pilot. Yeah.
The Bruce
Did he ever
Dickinson
tell you
of-
about when he saw I was doing a Gatto's gig out in Seattle, and he was flying like a commuter flight, and some friends of mine from Virginia and Baltimore, they all got together and they were all on the same flight where they had a connection to go to Seattle, and they go walking on the plane. And they were wearing like the animal control patches and Los Gatos Locos
Yeah.
shit. They go walking on, and these guys are all terrified of flying, right? And Pete's standing there, and he's like, "Hey, how's Chuck?" And they're like, "What?" I get a text message from like 5 guys. "Oh, why does the pilot of this plane know you?" I'm like, that guy plays guitar for Broken Heroes. They're like, "No, he's not. He's the pilot of an airplane."
Yeah.
I'm like, no. And he plays guitar for Broken Heroes. No. This guy's like a real pilot. They're like, I hate flying. I don't know if I feel worse or better that the guy flying the plane is friends with you.
I heard this story one time. He was walking somewhere. He had a Dead Kennedy sticker on his briefcase when he walked in.
Yeah.
And I guess some punk rockers saw him walking in with that on. They're like, what? Huh? And he was already like way past him
Yeah.
at that point. They kept staring at him like, what the fuck?
Yeah, these guys were freaking the fuck out. They're like, I don't know if I feel comfortable with Chuck's friend flying the plane. Like, he's been doing it for a long time, man. He's only crashed like twice.
Well,
By
let
the
me
way,
say,
Pete has never crashed a plane.
No, Pete has never crashed a plane.
he's definitely the Bruce Dickinson of Oi. Let me tell
That's
you.
right.
True.
That's right. Eventually, Broken Heroes will have their own plane
Yes.
With no fuel to fly it.
with no fuel to fly.
Oh, Pete.
So, yeah, it doesn't have to be the dumbest thing you ever did.
No.
It could just be fun stories
Yes.
from, you know,
Could be stupid. Could
from
be
our
whatever.
from our drunken punk rock lives.
Yes. Exactly.
All right. Who wants
Yeah.
to go first? We've told ours.
Yeah. Everybody knows my drunken fucking stories.
We have more, but you
Yeah.
know, everybody wants to get to know the new guys.
Yeah, the new guys gotta.
the broken heroes.
They gotta throw their shit out there, man.
Yeah.
Stevie, I'm going to let you go first because mine's going to go on for a long time.
Yeah.
All right, I got a dumb story. Maybe not perhaps the dumbest story necessarily, but back in 2005, 2006-ish, when I was drumming for this band, Fake Your Death, unfortunately, by the way, we played a show. We played a show and we were hanging out with whoever, and my buddy, the singer, lived in his pool house behind his parents' house in Oak Ridge, New Jersey. So I was drinking. This chick I brought back with me was drinking, and we go to my buddy's pool house. And he's like, "Oh, Steve, we're gonna go to sleep now." And I'm like, "Dude, I'm hanging out with this chick right now." I'm like, "Hey, do you want to walk up to the cliff, this scenic overlook in Oak Ridge, New Jersey?" She's like, "Yeah, let's do it." So I'm like, "Oh, cool."
She has a pretty sexy voice.
Yeah.
So this
Let's do it.
this chick, I think everyone involved with that, I don't want to say scene necessarily, but you know, she made out with everybody, and I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll make out with her. Because let's face it, I'm a drummer, and I don't make out with anybody, so my hopes were very high. So my buddy, the singer of my band, he's like, "Oh, I'm going to bed. You could do whatever the hell you want." I'm like, "That's what I'm gonna do." So I'm like, hey, should I say her real name? She's probably not gonna.
Don't make it up.
So I'm like, "Hey, Chelsea." That might not be her name. I don't know. I'm like, "Hey, Chelsea, let's go to the scenic overlook." Keep in mind, it's like 2:00 in the morning, and we're both like, we had too much to drink. So I'm like, "Let's go to the scenic overlook."
We don't recognize that on this show.
Yes.
What is too much to
Too
drink?
much to drink is enough. I've
Yes.
had enough.
Yes, you
Yeah.
had just the right amount.
I'm to the
Yes.
point where I should
It was.
I've had just the right amount.
It was the right amount though. So anyway, we're leaving my buddy's pool house, which is in his parents' backyard. He lived a life, let me say, but we're like being all sneakily like walking up to the path to go up to the scenic overlook, and it's 2:00 in the morning. I hear, "Who's out there?" I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Oh, who's there? You better watch out for the bears." And then I hear like, oh, let me grab my shotgun. I'm like, "What the fuck?" His parents woke up, and they're like, "What the hell's going out there?" I'm like, "Oh, don't worry, I'm just going for a walk." And his mom's like, "You better watch out for the bears." I'm like, "All right, I'll keep walking." I thought I was gonna get shot by my buddy's dad. And keep in mind, I'm like I'm walking halfway up the trail with this hot chick, you know, Chelsea,
in air quotes.
skinny, pale, bleach blonde hair, the perfect woman. Well, not perfect, but anyway.
Stevie B's perfect woman.
So I'm
I would say,
Yeah.
that's his part. Yeah, skinny pale is your perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, you don't want to go up that road, eh? So anyway, I'm like halfway up this trail. You're in Jefferson, New Jersey, so there's rocks freaking everywhere. And keep in mind, I'm barefoot. I'm like, why the hell am I barefoot? I'm like, whatever. I'll keep walking. I know this trail. It's 2:00 in the morning. I don't have a flashlight. And I'm like, yeah, I know where I'm going. So we're walking up this trail barefoot, 2:00 in the morning. I know where I'm going, and I'm, again, had a little drinks in me, whatever. And we make it up there. There was, no clouds in the sky. It was a beautiful day, beautiful night.
It wasn't raining.
It wasn't raining.
You weren't on acid.
I wasn't on acid. I was barefoot, and I don't know. For some reason, I'm thinking I had like a blanket with me or something. We were like literally on the edge of this cliff. We probably shouldn't have been on
This
the
guy
edge of this
remembers
cliff.
to bring a blanket.
Yeah, that wouldn't.
I remember being like covered or something while I was up there, and I was barefoot. I shouldn't have been barefoot at 2:00 in the morning.
No, probably not.
But I
Going
was
on a hike.
no flashlight, nothing. But we made it up there, and it was a glorious night. And we went back, and
So she didn't fall off the cliff?
unfortunately not.
And you didn't
Come
either.
on, man, that's what I was waiting.
Yeah, I'm
So
sorry.
I saw him nailing her, and all
And
of a
next thing you know,
sudden,
she
No.
fell
she
off
was
the cliff.
tumbling off the side.
Nothing happened. I don't even think she smooched me on the cheek. Typical women, though.
Because
let me
you're a
tell
drummer.
Yeah,
You got all the way up to the top,
I
and she
know.
was like, "So what do you do in the band?" And you're like, "Oh, I play drums." And she was like, "Oh, Jesus
Wait, who are you
Yeah,
again?
I was gonna push you off the cliff because you're a drummer, but
Couldn't you at
I need
least-
someone to guide me back down.
Couldn't you at least have been the bass player?"
I know. So, it tears my heart apart to think about the girl that got away. I should have pushed her off the cliff.
Maybe
but,
she's
you
here.
know.
Oh, too late now. I mean,
And you never saw a bear.
No, I never saw a bear, and unfortunately,
Well,
my
because
buddy's dad never
the
shot
bears
me.
aren't stupid enough to go out on a cliff in bare feet.
Well, let's
no
let her know what
flashlights.
could have happened now. Now Steve is a co-host of InebriNation.
Yeah.
That's right.
I was just trying to be like, yeah, I am a drummer, but I'm also badass. I could walk up to this cliff barefoot. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But she,
Lars Ulrich can't do that.
yeah.
And you're the only fucking guy in the band whose feet are actually important to the instruments.
Yeah.
that they play.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good point.
Yes. So that was the equivalent of the lead guitar player holding fireworks in his hand
Yeah.
So,
and lighting them off.
so I don't know if that's a dumb story necessarily, but I mean, I walked up to this cliff barefoot without a flashlight, so
It's a
I
it's a
guess
crazy
that's where I
story.
was going with
Yes.
it, you know. But we made it back. Oh, okay.
It works. It's fitting. It
That's
doesn't,
pretty much it.
It doesn't match Angel Dust, Bullets, and Slayer,
Yeah.
but it
But I am the drummer, though, so I mean, maybe that might be the equivalent of that.
probably tops at least 60% of the people who listen to this show's
Yes.
crazy stories.
Yes.
So
Well, I got a good one
But-
now.
now
But
this is cool
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
because this story kind of
it's the night I met you.
it's the night that we met,
Yeah.
which was 1996.
Yeah,
maybe?
I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's what happened. My
I've been
band,
friends with my wife for many
many years before that. Yeah.
yeah.
I've been friends with your wife since probably '88, I think. And
Yeah, we should get her to tell some fucking
I know,
stories
right?
because she's.
Yeah.
Everybody else tells me stories about my fucking wife from back
she should
then.
tell some herself.
Yeah.
So anyway, my band is on tour. And we get out to the
Which
West Coast,
band?
Blank 77.
That's right.
We get out to we're on tour with the Anti-Nowhere League at this point. But
We are the league.
when we got to Seattle, they were no longer on the bill.
Right.
But so my girlfriend at the time had flown out to San Francisco, went to a few shows with us, and Anti-Nowhere League went home, and we drove up north, and we get to Seattle. I'm excited. I get to see Laura. Very happy about this. Laura comes to the show.
I did not get to go to the show. I
know.
stayed home with my daughter.
That's right.
Yeah.
She was just born, right? Like,
Yeah. Yeah. She was born in March of '95, so she was young.
Yeah, she was just a baby.
Did Laura have glowing rocks then?
No, Laura didn't care about rocks then.
Oh, okay.
The
Not
rocks-
even mine.
The rocks came later. So what happened? Like, we were at the show. The show sucked. The people that ran the
The
club,
off ramp sucked.
they
yes.
treated us like shit.
We can mention the name of the club because they've changed owners and names 10 times since then.
So the off ramp was the shittiest place we had played on this tour.
Yes.
They treated us absolutely horribly, and they were trying to rush us out the door, when the show was over. So we were taking our time, loaded our shit out, and our roadie at the time, he went inside and he saw nobody was in the club. So he went behind the
We'll
bar.
call him Shaggy.
Or Scooby, whatever, or
Yeah.
Fred, Thelma. Velma,
hey,
Daphne.
Links.
It's not his government name.
Exactly.
He was actually going to show up today.
Oh, he was something great for this.
Yeah.
He walks back in the club and he sees nobody in the club. So he goes behind the bar.
Not my band, nobody.
No.
Who played at the off-ramp many
Yes.
times. Literally nobody.
There was nobody in there. So he goes behind there. He grabs 2 bottles of alcohol, 2/5. Goes back outside, puts it in our trailer, goes back in, and grabs 2 more fifths of alcohol. He did this about, 6 times till he saw people inside there.
He grabbed a couple of 12-packs of Black Label as well.
Nice.
He grabbed whatever he
Carlings,
could.
man. Digging the Carlings, man.
So, I don't know how this part happened, but apparently Laura, my girlfriend, and our t-shirt girl were all upstairs in this club, and they found this footstool.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
explain the footstool
Yeah.
at the off-ramp. They were shaped like elephant legs?
Well,
and
different animals. This
different
was
animal
This was a
legs,
rhino
yeah.
foot, and
Yeah.
they all wanted it. They all wanted this, but my girlfriend really wanted this thing.
Yeah.
She wanted to take it home with her. So, Laura, Kristen, and Sue all decided they were going to try to steal this gigantic rhino's foot. So, they're upstairs.
This is a giant fucking thing.
I know,
too.
it's huge. And they're trying to figure out how they can get out of there, and they see an emergency exit. So they hit the door, and the alarm goes off in the club. Our drummer, like, wow, what the hell? Somehow he managed to run up there and grab the thing they wanted and bring it down the fire escape, put it in our trailer, and lock it up really quickly before anybody in the club realized what happened, because, well, we couldn't tell where they were at this point. So finally, we get everything loaded back up in there, and they're outside questioning us about, hey, what happened there? I'm like, I don't know. We've just been loading up our shit out here. But we managed to leave with a rhino's foot. They made it all the way back to New Jersey.
Who has the rhino's foot now?
Well, it wound up with our t-shirt girl at that point. My girlfriend's like, I don't really want that now. I'm like, you don't want it now?
After all that.
But they all wanted to get this thing out of the club just because of how they treated us.
Yeah.
And we get to the next show, and we open it up, and all we smell is booze. And I'm like, Shaggy. About 4 of the bottles broke open in the trailer and got all over everything. But we still managed to have about 6 fifths of alcohol. We're like, all right, thank you.
Well, quite a bit of it, at least a bottle, was consumed at my house.
Oh, I know. We brought it to your house. The beer was definitely consumed
The
there.
beer was the Black Label was all consumed
Nice.
at my house. It was, and that was the first time I met Tim. It was the first time I met Mike, Renee,
Yeah,
everybody.
we showed up. We met you that night.
And who else was there? Froggy was there too.
No,
right?
Froggy was not there. It was Shaggy, Chad.
Shaggy was there.
Yeah. That was it.
I must have met Froggy out there.
Yeah,
on
Shaggy was our only
another-
roadie
Yeah.
on that tour.
Shaggy was he was great.
Yeah, he was.
And he still is.
Yeah.
Shaggy's fucking great. I spent a good fucking hour on the phone with Shaggy 2 nights ago.
That
Me
was-
and Shaggy took a road trip to Atlanta together
Nice.
in his car. We're both smoking like fucking maniacs. Can't roll the windows down because if
Shaggy
you,
started smoking again?
no, this was a long time
okay.
ago. Can't roll the windows down because they won't go back up if you do. It was a fucking train wreck. And on the way back, we had to stop at the fucking hospital because Shaggy was like throwing up blood and shit.
Oh, God.
Oh, nice.
And so we stopped in Virginia at the fucking hospital. He's like, I think I gotta go to the hospital. And because he drove most of the way down to Atlanta, and
you
I
drove
drove
back.
most of the way back because he was throwing up blood in Atlanta.
Oh.
And but it turned out he was fine.
Oh, that's
So
good.
yeah, it was like, yeah, they're like,
Just
no,
throwing up
you're
a little
okay.
blood.
Yeah, they're like, you're okay. It's a little tear or something. You're
okay.
okay. But he was freaking the fuck out.
I would have, too, if I was puking blood.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
But our Seattle show wasn't the only time that Shaggy stole booze from behind the bar.
It's not the first or last time.
No. Well, I mean, I think the first time on that tour was in Virginia, and the next time we played there,
That's why you fucking hire a good roadie, man.
Yeah, he was great.
You know?
Yeah, the club treated us like shit. We showed up the next time, and somebody talks to us. Goes,
He
hey.
wasn't good at fucking roadieing.
Yeah, but he's
he
great
was
at stealing
great at
shit.
stealing booze.
But somebody from the club came up to us and said, hey, listen, we got video from last time, and we think somebody from the Anti-Nowhere League was stealing booze from behind the bar. We went, oh my God, really?
That's terrible.
We knew it was Shaggy.
Yeah.
Because we were drinking it in the van after we left.
So you guys show. I don't even know if Mike was out of the closet yet in 1990. I don't
Nope.
think so.
No,
Right?
Mike was not even married yet.
Yeah.
To his first wife.
Yeah. Yeah. Insane. I remember he had found an ad that he found very hilarious about knee pads on that.
Oh
tour.
yeah, we had a bunch of porno magazines.
And that
in the
was
van.
that was when I'm at home watching my daughter, and like she goes to sleep, and then I not that I was sober when they got there, but I wasn't like shit faced.
Not like we were.
And then all of a sudden, Laura comes in with this army of New Jersey fucking lunatics.
And he hears, I love to play with balls. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
I'll get my knee pads.
Yeah, and fucking Mike Blanks is just yelling knee pads all night long. I'm like, I don't know. Your friends are fighting. You think my fucking friends suck? You think my friends are assholes?
We would get these porn magazines and read all the articles, all the ads in the back, and they had the numbers on it. So when we got to a truck stop, we would call these 1-800 numbers to see how
Yes.
far we could get into it, and we would just laugh our asses off. Then we get back in the bus, and we make our t-shirt girl read the ads to us again. She'd go, I love to play with balls. Oh, wait, I'll get my knee pads.
Yeah. Get your knee pads. All right, man. Well, you know what?
Is that it?
I'll say what I'm drinking. I got a new beer.
Yeah, you got a new beer.
Oh, you
This is one of your beers you got me. The
Is
last
it?
one left from like a couple months ago.
Did you get to drink one?
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, this is Double Citra Pillows. It's a hazy triple IPA with citra and milk sugar. And
That's
I'm-
right. That's from your trip to Gettysburg.
And I'm wearing my glasses. It's 10.5% ABV.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit!
Oh shit!
Why did I open this?
You son of a bitch!
This is
How
what.
are you?
See, I go away. I get normal fucking beers, 7%. 6.5. I got your beers. Here you go, 9-10%
I
beers.
will
This is
do the
what he
same.
fucking does.
Trust
to
me on this.
I just look at the fucking beers like, oh, yeah, I'll have that, I'll have
Right,
that.
yeah.
I don't even think about.
He
Like
gave-
Stevie last week getting a 9.5, not realizing it was 9.5,
Yeah.
and he's like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
The golden monkey.
Yes, but that I believe that's from your trip to Gettysburg.
Yeah, I believe it is.
Yes, Fourscore Beer Company. I
Yep.
think. Yes.
Holy shit. It is Fourscore Beer Company. Wow.
Yeah.
When I saw that triple IPA, I'm like,
You
fuck,
thought it was a
that's-
triple?
That's got to be a triple IPA. I'm like, that's got to be high in alcohol. And then I look, 10.5%.
Did they spell triple wrong
Well,
again?
luckily the other beers I had today were like 4 something. So.
Yeah.
That's what I've been trying to stick to as well.
Yeah, the 2 Four Seasons are around 6-7, but
Yeah.
I mean, you only have a mile to go. It's downhill.
Yeah, but then I got to go pick the wife up at work.
See,
I gotta-
see, that's where the problem's.
That's what Uber's for.
Wait, do you see where we live?
There's got to be one Uber driver somewhere.
There's one, but he's fucking.
I know the one.
you know,
His name is Dan.
there's one that's a
Damn.
there's one that's a yoga teacher and a Nazi.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah,
Nazi yoga.
Nice.
Yoga Dave.
Okay.
And,
So you're like,
he walks around the grocery stores wearing swastika shirts and shit with a MAGA hat on, and
Oh, nice.
and he puts on yoga festivals and music festivals, like hippie music festivals.
I can't even imagine this.
It's great.
Nazi hippies.
Yeah,
Doing yoga.
I'll send
Doing
you.
yoga.
I'll send you a link.
Oh, please do. I need to
There's
see
Yes.
there's
this.
a great article about the dude. He's fucking absolutely insane.
Nazi yoga.
Somebody was having a seizure at one of his music/yoga festivals, and they formed a circle around him and chanted. That person died.
I feel feel bad for laughing, but I expected that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's probably
I can't
fit
help
though,
but
right?
laughing, and I don't feel bad.
No, he's not fit.
Oh man, there goes my hopes and dreams.
Yeah. All right. Anybody got anything else?
No.
You've been listening to InebriNation. We'll, look for us at a fucking bar near you.
Yes.
Brewery near you.
Yeah. Apparently,
Well-
Beer Fest is starting, so you're
Yeah.
gonna hear more shit.
Oktoberfest at Englishtown.
Yes.
We'll be there. We'll be talking about that a lot as we get
Yes.
closer.
Yeah.
Let me just say, shout out to Rodney and Shaggy. That's
Yes, absolutely. Shout out to
And,
Rodney and Shaggy.
Laura and Kristen and Sue.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Shaggy again.
And
Fucking
Shaggy once again,
Shaggy.
yeah.
Listen, the last time Laura was on the show, she was talking about shitting in a hot air balloons.
No, that was Potts.
Oh, pots?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's
Laura was
Laura, we're
laughing
sorry.
at him talking
Laura
about it.
was laughing at him. Yes.
Let's just pretend Laura's shit in a hot air balloon.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
I know we're
He's gonna be like, don't talk about me in your stupid fucking podcast.
we're trying to end this business, but let me say, it was December. Broken Heroes played a show at the Meat Locker, and Shaggy was very hospitable with his beers, and I had a very enjoyable time. So thank you, Shaggy.
Shaggy's a very hospitable guy, man.
Yeah.
I love Shaggy.
How could you
I
not
gotta
like
say that. It's kind of like the Tim. Because I posted that on Twitter, right?
Yes.
And
Anybody
Rodney-
that doesn't love D10 or has fucking bad things to say about D10 deserves a throat punch. Because D10's just fucking awesome,
Yes.
right? What
Yes.
I mean, he's just awesome. And Shaggy is the same.
He
kind of
really
dude.
is.
Yeah. You know, I have met certain people who've been like, "Oh my god, he's so annoying." But you have to.
They don't know him well enough.
You gotta. Oh no, Tavi was his roommate.
You,
Oh.
you see, Broken Hero should play here. And just
Tavi's
tell,
like, you're gonna
you
be
just
stuck
tell
in a
the owner
car
you're-
with Shaggy.
You play Americana.
Oh, don't tell Gabe Xander that.
No,
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why we won't book Gabe Xander here
Well,
because
if you guys are playing here, Gabe will be here anyway.
yeah.
He'll be standing in the parking lot, you know.
Hey, Gabe. Americana.
Take that, society.
But Americana's a faggot word that only faggots use.
That's
Oh
right.
wait, am I not allowed to say faggot on here?
Well, Gabe Xander said that. I just quoted him.
Well, Gabe
All right,
Xander.
I'm quoting
Hey.
that too. Then
I watched fucking Gabe Xander dedicated to Mike. What the hell, man? We
Hey.
can all make fun of each other.
Hey, when Blanks recorded Prima Island, we said Gabe Xander, he's a fag.
Yeah,
There you go.
And Gabe was honored.
I'm sure he was.
Sure.
man. Anytime somebody mentions him, he's fucking honored.
Yes.
He heard it by mistake, too. He was supposed to wait till the album came out, and the guy who recorded Gabe and us sent it out, and he was like, oh, shit, I sent it to Gabe, too. And he was like, oh, my God, guys. I feel so honored.
Yeah. All right, goddamn
All
it.
right.
All right,
We're
that's-
done.
This
it
is
for real.
InebriNation, and you can find us at InebriNationBeercast.com.
.com, InebriNation at yahoo.com for our email.
You can leave us a voicemail.
You can leave us a voicemail, 732-798-0257.
You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, all that shit.
And
The
Facebook.
Facebook.
And Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Friendster.
Yeah.
Yes, wherever.
We're on the fucking internet.
Yeah,
Adult
just,
friend
you know,
finder.
Just look it
yes,
up.
Just Googly and you'll find us, man.
You'll find us.
Yes.
All right, we'll see you next time.
Later.